Greetings! This is episode 7 of BYU Overdrive, and 7 could be a very lucky number for a few individuals here tonight. This is your host with the most, the voice of BYU, Jamie Cade. Got a great night of action for you. And well, I'm done talking about it. Let's just get it on with. Here we go. Here we go. Let's set up for this first contest. It's going to be a Royal Showdown match. First round. As Dave Williams, the new Welsh Order leader, makes his way to the ring for this matchup. He'll be taking on Big Mike Mills, a previous qualifier. And whoever wins this matchup will move on to the next round at the Royal Showdown to take on the winner of the bout between CJ Hawkins and Napalm. And that's interesting, because think about it for a second. What if Dave Williams gets the win here tonight, and later on tonight, Napalm gets the win in his match over CJ? Both those two guys will face each other in the next round, and they're both part of the NWO, the New Welsh Order. So yeah, and we got a huge night ahead for you. The tournament's taking shape. A lot of things to get off of my mind as Big Mike Mills comes out here. Now, I'll tell you what. Let me just go over the parameters of this matchup very quickly. It's like Dave Williams, I mean, you can tell he's not a big guy by any means, but Big Mike Mills is a big man. He is one of the biggest here in BYU. And Big Mike, I mean, he's got that ginormous size. So it's like he's got a, excuse me. It's like he's got this ginormous size and power advantage, so he can put a lot of leverage. He's got a lot of leverage from that size to put into his massive body strength and his attacks and all that. And these two are facing off right here, and there's the bell. Let's go. This thing is on. Had a little bit of a stare down for a second, but Big Mike now. And down. He just took Dave Williams down, and now Big Mike with a surfboard, but a rope break. Dave Williams knows a thing or two about awareness. I'll tell you what, as Big Mike with an arm drag. And then he DDTs the NWO leader right on his hand. Yeah. Now he's going to try for the surfboard again. Oh, wait a minute, though. Oh, got to hand it to Dave Williams for actually powering out of that surfboard, and now he's going to try to take over here. Sends Big Mike into the ropes. Back he comes the other way into a hip toss. Big chop right there by Dave Williams. Oh, wait a minute, Dave Williams now. Whoa! Slides Big Mike all the way outside the home plate, and this thing's gonna go outside here. Williams. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Impressive! Double-handed choke slam. And you gotta take into account that Dave Williams is a lot smaller than Big Mike, so and considering the size difference, you would think Dave Williams wouldn't be able to get Big Mike up for anything like that, but his strength is really deceptive. This thing continues to rumble on the outside. Of course, let's go over some things that will be going on later. There's still to come. We got a Vendetta rematch, the Tormentor and Cadaverous. And if their first match was any indication, there's still some hatred. We got some more tournament matches. Napalm and CJ, like I said earlier. We got, excuse me. We got David the Ghetto Kid taking on Cypher. And I also understand he's requesting some mic time. I am a little later. As Big Mike with that Boston Crab, but Dave Williams just kicks out of me. Excuse me for not being on the ball, as wait a minute, Dave Williams picking up this big man over his head. How the hell did he do that? But it took a little too long and Big Mike just capitalizes. But yeah, excuse me for not being on the ball tonight. Hey, I'm gonna very quickly tell you that BYU there was no BYU last week because some things happened, because some things were kind of supposed to and they didn't. I mean, you'll have to talk to Hawkins about it. But he just told me, and I'm all fine with that. As Big Mike, hey, going up. Oh, here comes the splash! Oh, that's it. Dave Williams just got hit by a steamroller. Oh, but wait a minute, he kicked out. But anyway, but yeah, it's like some things either did happen, were supposed to, or didn't happen. And I mean, and as Big Mike with an elbow, I mean, Hawkins could probably tell you what's been going on. I really can't. I'm just the announcer. And Dave Williams with an inverted DDT. He told Big Mike something. And now he's going to try to lift him up here again. And, into a nice slam. Like I said, Dave Williams, don't let his size fool you. Although that took a little bit out of him, as you could tell. I was just trying to catch his breath. Whoa! He just sent Big Mike flying in the outside. But yeah, there's been a lot of things. And I myself, I'm a little under stress. I mean, Hawkins told me he ran into some problems with some BYU-related problems. On a day I was kind of pissed off because as my reunion with my girlfriend hasn't been going as well as I would have liked. I'm hoping that will smooth itself over. And Dave Williams, look out! Here comes F5! F5! Oh! Did you see that? He just destroyed him with that. And it's gonna be over right here. Dave Williams with a cover. There's two. What? Big Mike kicked out of the F5. What the hell? And Dave Williams with a DDT. But man, elbow at Dave Williams. Man, if his F5 couldn't beat Big Mike Mills, what can? Yeah, there's just been a lot of crap going on. There are reasons why BYU didn't air last week. It's something you might want to talk to Hawkins about, because I really don't know. And Dave Williams is going to try for round 2 with the F5. Here it comes! Oh! No! Man. That took a lot out of him, but I think that might be all he needed here. One. He's got the cover. Yeah, it's over. Dave Williams with a 3 count. He hits the F5 on Big Mike and moves on to the next round of the Royal Showdown tournament. He'll face either Napalm or CJ Hawkins at the Royal Showdown. Big win for Mr. Dave Williams. But I still think you should watch out for Brandon Moore. That's just my opinion. We got more to come. We'll be back, and I understand something's going on backstage with the AK.